And
No, if you sit at a table in this, you start an arm wrestling, remember?
no, I was just kind of thinking about like another. No, oh, okay.
That's why we had to like conference with
No,
this.
no, I was just having a double check.
Right.
What's up?
Let me just make sure I've got my audio up and then we can get started. Right. I think we're good. Come on, YouTube. Come on. We're up. Come on, YouTube. Yes, we're up. Right. What's up, guys? TSI Dominator from the Glitch Hunters here again, and today, yes, you may be noticing this is Outlast Trials, but it's not a Let's Play. Today I'm joined once again by Scotty J97.
Yeah.
And you may be noticing by the title, which is down below this video, we have actually reached 1,000 videos on the Glitch Hunter channel, which is frankly impressive. Well, I never thought that we'd reach this number. So we've decided to celebrate with a unique kind of video. We were originally going to be doing this IRL, but there was a complication. Well, I say complication. Circumstances changed on Friday, so we couldn't do the IRL stream. But future videos of this kind will be done IRL to distinguish it from the normal ones. Today we're going to be doing what we call a round table, and if you want an explanation of what that is, it's basically, think of an interview between one Glitch Hunter member and others, concerning the franchises that we've played on the channel. For example, you know, I've always done the Assassin's Creed videos, Scott's done Resident Evil, try to think what other franchises have we played. We've obviously done Outlast. We're working on Doom. Basically, anybody who's the main host of a game franchise will be getting sat down by the other Glitch Hunter members and interviewed, which is... And we've got a series of questions which are on this paper that I'm holding up right here. Can't really be shown here. And I've sent a copy of the questions to Scott, which is what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be doing the first two of the round tables that we have planned, because the first two franchises that we finish are Assassin's Creed for me and Resident Evil for Scott. So first I have to ask is, which one do you want to do first, Scott?
Whatever. Whatever, my coin.
Flip a coin. Say heads for Resident Evil, tails for Assassin's Creed.
Go for it.
Alright, if you've got the coin.
Right, give me a minute.
Gives me a chance to set out the playlist. And these videos are going to be put into the specials playlist, because obviously this is a celebration.
Right, you ready?
Go for it.
Fuck! Dropped it.
Go again.
Tails.
Tails, Assassin's Creed. Right, so Scott will be asking the questions first.
Hey.
I've already sent them through.
Give me a minute.
Let me get this sorted. That way we can let me get my drink sorted, because we could be here a while.
Hi, Kyle.
Oh yes, hello. If anybody has any questions about you guys are allowed to participate in the round table as well. Feel free to ask any questions about. Obviously, Tails is going to be the Assassin's Creed series first. Scott's going to be working through a set list of questions that we've made up. If you have any questions about the Assassin's Creed franchise, please feel free to ask them in the comments, and I will be answering them to the best of my ability.
Good luck.
But let me find the special playlist. There it is. Right, that's Scott's one done. And...
Sorry, that was me just answering Alan.
No worries. Hey up, Alan.
Long time no fucking speak, actually. Come and hink it. You dick.
This video.
You should be joining this game with us.
Yeah, because it would have been good to have Alan do this interview as well.
Alan says hi, Adam.
Alright. But yeah. We shall Cat's driving you nuts as always. Right.
Clean the laboratory. Something goes in and stinks to it.
Fair enough. I'm sure you'll probably fill us in when you're eventually back online.
Yep. Right. So, for this one, I shall... Right. I'm ready for the questions whenever you are, Scott.
Right, well, first question is your favourite game of the Assassin's Creed franchise?
No question, it's Rogue.
Fair enough.
I don't... If you're wanting elaboration, I don't exactly know why Rogue's my favourite. But it's... I think it was because of the whole concept of it.
Fair enough.
Because obviously each game you're playing as an assassin, you don't really get to see the other side of the conflict, unless like it's Assassin's Creed 3 for like the first 2 sequences. But Rogue actually did show a other side to it. Turns out the Templars aren't arseholes. Fully.
Well, Alan's just replied back saying he's back now, but he doesn't have Outlast Trials, so that's up the shitter.
Well, get on it at some point.
And he also says Brotherhood is his favourite.
Brotherhood is up there. I wouldn't say it. I think when I got into Assassin's Creed, Brotherhood was the latest. And
So I'd probably say Brotherhood's probably my favourite because it was the first Assassin's Creed game I played ever.
Assassin's Creed 1 for me. But Brotherhood was good. I think it was my favourite before I played like the ones that released after it. Because when I obviously started playing Assassin's Creed, Revelations wasn't out yet. Brotherhood was my favourite then. Then basically every game that came out was my favourite until Rogue, and then that's just stuck in my head.
Fair enough. Right, moving on. Favourite character?
Oh, fuck, I've been asked this question a couple of times, and I actually... Sticking with Rogue, I'd say Shay Cormac, the main character. But maybe Haytham Kenway for 3, which will make one of our subscribers very happy by me saying that. He's definitely a good one. But if we're talking assassins, I don't know.
See, I'm going to go be pure basic and say Ezio, still.
I would say Ezio as well.
Either Ezio or Edward Kenway for Black Flag.
Edward Kenway's good, but I'd say Ezio, but specifically Ezio from Revelations. That would be my answer, I'd say.
Alan has says it has to be the OG, Altair. And he also says that he will get Outlast Trials on his payday.
No worries, let us know when you get it, Alan, that way we can get a 3-way stream going. But, yeah,
wording, Adam, wording!
Yeah, wording, mate, that's bad.
That's it.
3-way.
That could have slipped, Scott.
It could not, because you're not fucking hell, I wasn't even
Because I said to him, like, obviously Alan will get Outlast Trials on payday. And he's like, aye, just let us know.
I said 3-way stream.
Just let us know when you get it, that way we can get a 3-way stream.
Fuck up.
Oh,
but yeah, I'd say
think before you speak, sir. Come on.
For favourite character, I'd say Shay Cormac, Haytham Kenway, and Ezio from Revelations. That would be my top 3.
Right, fair enough. And Alan, just to pipe in, Alan says, yes, love the sound of that.
Of course you would.
Right. Highlight of your playthroughs. Multiple choices are fine.
Right. Now, this is going to be the question that I think that is going to be the biggest pain in the arse for the Roundtables guys, because that would require having actually listened to the playthroughs back, but which I haven't done because I value my time. But there's a couple of moments that stick out in my head. First was Assassin's Creed 2 Episode 1. I don't know if Scott knows this mission. You're sent to beat up somebody at the start of the game. I was doing this mission, and just for like the hell of it, what I usually do is, obviously, Ezio's sister, her boyfriend, or ex-boyfriend at the time, is cheating on her. Instead of attacking the guy, I attacked the lassie first, I hit her twice, and then Ezio flipped and actually assassinated the guy, and I failed the mission. It was,
Yeah.
and I didn't even have the hidden blade. I don't know how it happened, but it just glitched out. Ryan was in the comments for that stream actually, so if I can get the clip up, I'll send you. It was weird.
There's ice cream in that in there, I don't remember.
That's one moment that pops into my head.
Wait.
Another moment I would say, I can't really think of anything that happened in the games between 2 and 4. But I mind there was one time I was sailing in 4. I can't remember what episode it was. Was it 8 maybe? But I was sailing and I was trying to avoid a water spout and I ended up in the middle of 3 of them. Which there was just no way I was surviving. So I got absolutely obliterated. Trying to think, other highlights? The only other one that can really come to... There's actually 2 that comes to mind, they're both from Syndicate. There was one where...
Was that not the glitch? Was that not the glitchiest game of them all?
No, that would be Unity. Even though it's been patched, it's still glitchy as fuck.
I knew it was either Syndicate or Unity. It was one of the two because they came in about.
Syndicate. There was one time I was trying to get off my train hideout to like just climb down from a bridge, and instead Evie decided to leap off the train over the side of the bridge and plummet about 10 stories to her death. I have that as a clip on PlayStation. If I can send you, I would. And the other one was actually during Jack the Ripper, where I was attacking somebody in like the final mission of the game, and I yeeted them out of a window.
Yeet.
But I can't really think of anything from the RPG games. I'm
Origins and shit.
Origins, Odyssey, Mirage, and Valhalla. I know I put them out of order, but I can't really think of anything else.
Right, well, with that, we'll go to, has your opinion changed on any game you've played since streaming them?
I did gain an appreciation a bit for, I would say Valhalla, because I wasn't the biggest fan of it.
Oh, I loved that game.
But keep in mind, when I first played Valhalla, I'd obviously been doing the first of my marathons, and I was burnt out. I done the first couple of hours, got to England and was just done with the game. And I never touched it for like the better part of a year. But when I actually sat down and gave Valhalla a serious playthrough, I loved it.
I thought it's one of the best that they've came out with in a while.
Although I would say I wouldn't say the same about the Ragnarok DLC. The Ragnarok DLC was pish.
Yeah, I've not played that, and I probably don't plan to play it because I've not even finished the main game yet.
That's like the one disadvantage. That's the one disadvantage with Valhalla's story. It's too fucking long.
It's not even that. I was going about getting all the collectibles and that, and I got them all, and I was going to go ahead with all of the fucking with the rest of the main game, and then I get sidetracked by going to fucking Asgard. Not just gave me a whole other list of fucking collectibles, and I'm like, fuck this.
But no, it was definitely an alright experience. I can't really say that my opinions changed on any others. Maybe Chronicles China, because I wasn't the biggest fan of it. But I do like it, the best out of the Chronicles trilogy, but that's not saying much.
Right, well.
But, yeah, I kind of think that my opinions changed on anything else.
Fair enough. Would you stream any of the games again?
I am tempted to do my old ones again. Not Assassin's Creed 1, that can stay where it is. 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, 3, 4, Unity, and Syndicate. I'm tempted to do again with the whole face camera thing and the proper audio, because obviously when I first streamed them, I was mostly through in the living room at night and I had to do it like an ASMR recording.
ASMR.
So it's not the best.
No, you're
so those are the ones I'm tempted to do, but I can't be bothered at this point. I'll be doing them like way down the line at some point.
Right. Well, next question. Sum up the series in one word.
Oh Christ.
I've got one. Long.
Exhausting. Exhausting. That would be my word. The amount of time I have put into it, I am just fucked. Just at the idea of going back to it.
Right, well, are you satisfied with your playthroughs?
Are we going game by game or all in all?
Just all in all, for quickness, all in all.
Well, the ones that I listed off there, no. But the fact that I've put in that much work and we're up to date with the franchise, yes, I am. But I would, if somebody was to like use them as a guide, good luck.
Right, well, Alan's gave you a question here, and his question is, what is your opinions on having a co-op Assassin's Creed?
I'm not against it.
Did they not do that with Unity, though?
I think that was meant to be a taster of it, but I'm not against the idea. I just have to have a cut partner that'd be willing to cooperate.
Hello.
So, yeah, we'll see what happens if they ever do a co-op Assassin's Creed game, which I think might be one that's coming out.
What one?
So if there ever is an Assassin's Creed game coming out that's co-op, I will definitely be keeping an eye on it, because I think me and Scott may give it a try.
No, well, mate, an Assassin's Creed game that's co-op, that's not like me versus you. Because we all know who would win on that one.
Scott is slated to help me with the Unity co-op missions. So
yeah, whenever you eventually get round to them.
That will definitely be something I do before I go and replay the stories again, because that would be what I'd be doing with the revisits that I'd be doing, is just doing the campaign again.
To be fair, I think I actually need to get Unity again, to be honest. I can't remember if I've got it or not.
But I think you do. I remember you saying you had it.
Yeah, I think I had it on disc at some point, but God knows where that's fucking went.
Oh, if you don't, I've got a copy of it in disc sitting here, but it's not on the PS4, so...
Yeah, but if it's PS4, it'll still work on the PS5, it's fine.
But, yeah, I guess that would actually answer that question to my set.
Oh, Alan's just picked up saying, who's downloading Outlast Trials? He's currently downloading it right now.
Nice.
What happened to Payday, Alan? I know, I was just thinking that was a quick Payday.
Is his employer watching this fucking stream and then going, I will just pay him the now?
he's well just putting it, text his boss going, can I get an advance on my payday? Right, well, that means Alan might be up for the stream on Outlast Trials once we've finished the roundtable.
Yeah, because after we're done with this couple of roundtables, guys, we're going to be doing a quick stream of Outlast Trials, maybe doing one challenge.
I have a mum who loves me. Oh well then, Alan, happy Mother's Day!
Right.
Right, next one. Least favourite game?
Ooh. There's a couple I could toss up, but there is one that rings out supreme, and that is Assassin's Creed Chronicles Russia. Mostly just for the fact that it demands perfect play. Chronicles is obviously the stealth-focused 2D Assassin's Creeds. You can fuck up a couple of times and still kind of get through, although combat's a bad idea. But Russia is I
didn't realise.
How do I explain this? Chronicles Russia is the kind of game where the rewards you get for finishing the level, it's saying finish the level without getting detected to get extra health. So you're basically playing the entire... If you play badly, like me, you are doing the entire game with 1 health bar. When you're doing the final mission against a tank with rapid fire machine guns, depletes very fucking quickly. Folk may remember during the last episode of Chronicles Russia, I was losing my shit at that tank. Because it was basically just spawn, hit a brick wall, die. Spawn, hit a brick wall, die. Spawn, hit a brick wall, die. Spawn, make some progress, die. So Yeah, not a fan. The other two I would say were Unity, because it caused me to rage quit, and Odyssey, because Odyssey bored me to tears, and it caused me to rage quit too. Not proud of it, and I did kind of scare both the cats and Kaylee during Odyssey. Rage quit. Yeah, but this is Assassin's Creed. You've just disconnected, Scott.
Yeah, I've just been kicked for being idle too long.
Right, hold on, I'll invite you back. Sorry, wee bit of technical issues, guys. That's why I kind of move my camera about every once in a while.
Yeah, I'll probably do that.
Right, I will sit back down. And we'll wait for Scott to join back in.
Well, just to finish off my end of questions, favourite villain?
I don't know. That's because I've had these questions sent for a while, guys, but I've not really thought through them until now. Favourite villain would either be Rodrigo Borgia from Assassin's Creed 2 or Haytham Kenway from Assassin's Creed 3. Because they are so good at being a bastard. But I'd say Haytham kind of edges it out because he makes you think that the Templars may actually have a point. And it doesn't hurt the fact that you play as him for the first two missions of the sequences of the game. So you do kind of see the Assassin's approach, well, the Templar approach to things, and then go, hold on, Templars aren't exactly bad. But you're still a cunt. But, yeah, I would say that. Rodrigo or Haytham. Can't really think of anyone else who's kind of, like, in the same category, if I was to be honest.
Hey, well, with that, Alan has just asked what we're chatting through. So we're just basically doing a roundtable of questions as to the franchises that we've finished.
Yeah, this will be something that happens with each franchise that's more than 3 games. So, some examples right off the top of my head: Assassin's Creed, Resident Evil, Five Nights at Freddy's, Sonic the Hedgehog, Doom. Could probably do Outlast once we finish up Outlast Trials.
No, well, Adam's end is done, so he's just asking.
And
then that's it. Then
yeah,
that's fine. Start another one.
and it's just basically to get your the main host of the playthroughs will be answering some questions from the other glitch hunters to kind of get their thoughts on the franchise as a whole. These probably weren't the two best ones to start with because
we're doing it through party chat, Alan. He was asking how we were doing it. He didn't. I don't think he knew if it was game chat or party chat.
Oh. But yeah, I think that that's all the ones that we had fixed. So unless anyone's got any questions to ask about Assassin's Creed that haven't been asked already, I think we can move on to the second one, which is Resident Evil.
Yes, both of us are on PlayStation, Alan.
Please tell me you didn't just buy that on Xbox.
I hope he hasn't. No, PC probably. It's crossplay, aye. Just means we might need to make up a Red Barrels account or whatever, some shit.
Well, I didn't have to make up an account or something.
No, no, did I? Wait and see how it goes.
But yeah, so
I'm ready for your questions, Adam. Jesus.
Right. So I'm assuming that nobody's got any questions for Assassin's Creed, so we'll just move on to Resident Evil. If you do have any questions for Assassin's Creed, put them in the comments, and if I see them, I'll answer them. But yeah, right. So for Roundtable 2, we're sorted. Right. So question 1: favorite game of the franchise?
Oh, that's either 1 or
the remake of 1.
Yeah, I'm just saying 1. Okay, that means everything to do with 1.
Because you haven't.
Whether it's a remake or not, I don't care. Jesus, we've been through this.
I just want to make it clear that Scott hasn't done the original Resident Evil 1. He's only done the remake. I am planning to do the Resident Evil 1 original game at some point.
Yeah, that's the director's cut though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Aye. Yeah, I might play through that at some point, but I don't think I'll stream it.
Oh, I'll handle the stream for Glitch Hunter.
That's fine. So it's either 1, 5.
Hold on, you've just cut it out a wee minute. Did you say something between 1 and 5 there?
Aye, so it's either 1, 5, or...
Okay.
Sorry, I'm going to bat off because... So it's either 1, 2 remake,
Okay, hold on.
5,
Right. 5, yep.
or 7.
7?
I kind of like the first person kind of.
Oh, I do see the appeal of 7. It is good for a scary game. I'd really like to.
It was 7 was good for a scary game, and the fact that Resi 6 and 7 were like 5 years apart or something. Kind of thing, and
I do want to do a stream of 7 where we play it in VR.
see, I'd like to do that, but it's just a shame that PS doesn't allow you to stream it.
Is it not?
No, remember that's why you had to do it.
That's why I'm saying I'd do it. I'd like to do it in VR on PlayStation 4 with the VR. Because obviously you tried to do it in PS5 and it blacked out the entire game.
But so that means that
So
PlayStation.
we'd have to get you up to mine to if I can stream it in VR.
Would PS4 no? Does PS4 allow you to stream it
I streamed the entire game.
on the phone? I thought you streamed it on Xbox.
No, that was on PlayStation.
All right, weird.
I do agree with the 5, 2 remake, and 7. I wouldn't so much say 1 remake because I've not really played that.
Yeah, I'm just saying that because obviously it's like that was the first game that came out. I know it's a remake, right? But technically it's still the OG.
I do agree with 5 most of all because you guys know how much I love Resident Evil 5. Which is why I find that one of our best playthroughs was Resident Evil 5. And needless to say, when that gets remade, me and Scott are going to be like blitzing that.
Fucking right. Alan just says he's got it on PC, but he's trying to figure out a way to chat with us. We could just go into game chat, really.
We could.
But I don't know if that would work, because see if you're like a distance away from me. Kind of thing.
I think it is meant to increase attention with game chat if it's like distance thing. We could try it. The only game that I would kind of add in there would be 6, but I know that's a contentious topic.
See, 6, it was good, but I just found it was quite tedious.
Especially in the later campaigns, I do agree with that. Like, Leon's was the best, that's like...
Aye, Leon's was the best, because Leon had the horror aspect, and see if they kept that aspect through all of the characters, that point of views, it would have been one of my favourite ones, but they didn't. They just made different aspects for each character, which I didn't like.
Aye, because I'd say it would, like, personally, I would find that Leon, Jake, Ada, then Chris. I would personally say that's my ranking. Because I can't really say that I was a fan of Chris's campaign. It felt too much like a Call of Duty stereotypical shooter.
Nah, like a third person Call of Duty.
Although I do... I'll wait until the next question until I answer this. No, I say next question after. So, yeah, so 1 remake, 5, 2 remake, and 7 are your favourite games in the franchise?
Aye.
No, a half bad choice. I do agree with the last 3, just need to play the first one. Okay, question 2. Favourite character?
Oh, Fuck. Right.
We've got
That's
him on the
actually a
ropes now, boys.
difficult. It's actually a difficult one to go with, to be honest. I would maybe have to say either Leon, Claire, or Jill. Because don't get me wrong, I liked Jill in the 3 remake and 5.
I'll be honest, I wasn't the biggest fan of Jill in 5 because she was like just a pain in the arse to try and get that fucking spider off her.
Yeah, I know, right? But even at that, the characterization there was still decent. Even if you were in the DLCs, which were technically made like probably before the game.
Aye. I do agree with Leon though. I would say Leon's probably the most developed character in the entirety of Resident Evil.
See, Chris is quite developed as well. It's just the fact that he's just more action based.
Leon, I'd say the fact that he got to like help, he was the one who was the main character for Resident Evil 4 doesn't really hurt his chances. I'd say that's probably the reason I like his character, but it has to be the 4 remake.
See, the reason I'm saying Claire is because I do find that she's like an underrated character.
Yeah, I'd say because there's only like 2 games he plays, isn't there? No, 3.
If you different Revelations, then yes.
Because I was going to say there's 3 because it's 2 Code Veronica and Revelations 2.
Revelations. I was going to say Revelations 1 as well, but no, it's not.
That's Jill, isn't it?
I don't know if that's Jill. Is it Jill? No, is it?
Revelations 1 is Jill and Revelations 2 is Claire and Moira.
No. But I do find that Claire and Jill, to be fair, Jill was kind of an underrated character or not, to be fair.
I do like the sass that she has with Nemesis in Resident Evil 3. I didn't watch your playthrough of Resident Evil 3 much. I do recall clicking in like halfway through.
It was when she picked up the big massive cannon to end its life, man. And she's like, fucking.
Next time, just take the fucking hint.
Aye.
It was quite funny when Nemesis went into the water and she's like, bitch can't even swim. But yeah, that's, again, get choices, Leon, Claire or Jill. And we're talking game counterparts there, film can fuck off. Right. Highlight of your playthroughs. Multiple choices are allowed for this. Anything that pops to mind.
Probably Resident Evil 2, where I'm hearing Mr. X's fucking footsteps all over the place, and I'm trying to look for him, and I cannot see him, and then he just pops out of nowhere.
I had that before.
Yeah, I think everyone who's played the 2 remake has that. Where you're just walking along and all of a sudden you just hear bump, 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 and you immediately just fucking shit yourself and brick up. You fucking just completely go still.
Another one I know, Resident Evil 2 again, was when you shoot Mr. X's face so many times that this hat comes off, and he just stands there and looks at you as if, bitch, that was my favourite hat. And just starts coming after you.
I could also say, like, different game for once. Resident Evil 5, there was one aspect to the playthrough I liked in that. It was like it was actually a 2. I've actually got 3 memories from Resident Evil 5. There was, in the first episode, I know you're supposed to like get thrown about the room by Wesker in Lost in Nightmares, but Scott got it really bad. He was getting kicked like from the one end of the room to the complete other one, and he was getting bullied by Wesker.
Bullied? Mate, I haven't even... Bullied's a fucking soft word for that, man. Holy fuck.
You're meant to lose that thing.
It was like a matter of boot across the room, get up, boot across the other side, get up. And it was literally as if Wesker was playing tennis with my body and himself.
And the wall. My second choice would be Episode 2, where we found the first chainsaw Magini. Scott may know where I'm going with this. We took it's obviously Scott had his arsenal from a previous playthrough in his game. I was only using the basic weapons that you get throughout the game. We absolutely bullied the guy. He fell to the ground. We got the key, went up the stairs. I didn't know the guy was getting back up. He took me down. Scott healed me. He knocked Scott down. I healed Scott. And then he hit me there again, and I died.
Oh, that was funny.
We went from so cocky to just destroyed in about 10 seconds flat.
Went from so cocky to absolutely getting shat on.
And my third choice off the top of my head is Desperate Escape. The entire episode. But mostly the countdown at the end. Because there was one point where it feels like it's getting down to 40 seconds left, and then Doug, the pilot who's coming for you, says, I need to take a detour, adds another 2 minutes onto the clock, and me and Scott just go,
me is going, get fucking back here, you asshole!
I go, Doug, we're low on ammo, we're using eggs as weapons for fuck's sake, hurry your ass up! We didn't win that one.
No, we didn't. I don't think we did, no.
We died that one. We done it next try. Because I think we just end up running about in circles like headless chickens. I won't mark any of them down because they're map picks, but I can't really think of anything else that happened during the playthroughs other than me disconnecting in the start of Chris's campaign in Resident Evil 6. And I'm never living that one down. So yeah, unless you've got any other memorable moments from the playthroughs of Resident Evil.
I don't really think I do, to be honest.
No? Alright. So we'll move on to the next question. Has your opinion changed on any game you've played since streaming them?
Since streaming them, I would say that I did like Resident Evil 6 at first. And when I streamed it, I then realised it was really tedious as fuck. I would say my opinion on Resi 6 is kind of depleted.
I will admit I was kind of the same with that one because I think we can agree that Leon is good. Leon's campaign is the best. I was never really a fan of Chris's. I was starting to get a little bit sick of the game when we got to Jake's. And obviously I wasn't present for Ada, but I could tell just from what I saw.
When I first streamed all the way through the main game, I was enjoying it, but see when I was trying to go through all the trophies and stuff, and I kind of ruined it for myself. I went for all the trophies, and it wasn't for happening. And I think I just basically ruined it for myself by doing that. I think that's kind of one of the reasons I didn't finish Separate Ways. Because I just get sick of it.
I do kind of see that. I think Resident Evil 4 is the reason I've implemented the rule where if you're going to live stream the game, if you think it's an easy 100% platinum, go for it. If it feels like it's going to be too difficult, don't. Do it off camera, don't fucking try and plunge everything into a stream because you're just going to end up fucking burning yourself out. Which is why I had to step in and do Separate Ways. Well, the rest of Separate Ways for the channel. And as much as I enjoyed it, I think it would have been better for Scott to do it because he'd obviously started the Resident Evil 4 remake one. But shit happens.
Another game I would say my opinion change would be Veronica.
Veronica?
Because when I played it years and years ago, I realised how fucking difficult that game was. And then when I streamed it, I used a whole walkthrough. Yes, I know I cheated, but there was no other way I was playing that game without a walkthrough.
I've streamed games with a guide.
There was no other way I was playing that game without a walkthrough, because it was just It's when you're trying to figure out what you need to do, and then you're having to go back, forth, and there was a one bit where you get poisoned all the time. See with the fucking moths.
I can't say I know what you're talking about because I never really played Code Veronica.
Now
But
there's this bit. It's when you finish. It's when you defeat this fucking thing, and then you go into the chopper, and go into like a base on top of a mountain,
okay,
and throughout that full area, there's one bit where you need to keep going back and forth through two moths, and if you get caught with one of them, you're poisoned immediately.
oofed.
And 9 times out of 10, you would get caught with one of them just by going through there.
Jesus.
You had to be really fucking quick in order to avoid them, but it was just a pain in the arse. That's why I'm saying I had to use the walkthrough in order to do it.
So would you say it was made me tolerable with a guide?
It was made more tolerable with the guy, and
So your
actually
opinion
helped me
So
finish
your
it.
opinion would have been raised with it?
Aye.
Right.
That's what I'm saying, that it helped me finish the game, and just by finishing the game, I felt more satisfied than anything else, to be fair. So,
I think
my
boys were
opinion on
a
that
bit
was...
satisfied that you've... I was satisfied when you managed to finish Code Veronica because I think you left it hanging for a bit.
No wonder.
Because I think you were doing Code Veronica and you stopped for ages. I can't mind what was up exactly.
Don't get me
Other
wrong.
games just-
Don't get me wrong, I do think that if they do remake Code Veronica, I'm gonna absolutely lose my shit. In a bad way.
If you end up losing your shit, I'd be happy to take over the human for it. Give me a chance to finally play through the story of it.
Nah, see, I would want to play it, that's the thing. But I just hope it's not as fucking bad as as the original.
So we've got 3 games that you've had your opinion changed on. Resident Evil 6 was lowered, Resident 4 Remake was lowered, but Code Veronica was raised, but that's with a massive fucking caveat of a guide.
I'll say, actually, Resident Evil 0, I never even heard of that game until fucking I got the PS4, because it was PlayStation that brought it up as a remake kind of thing.
Okay.
And
what did
obviously,
you think about it when
I
you
played
finished
it well before I streamed it, right enough. But
Right.
even at that, I quite enjoyed that game. To be fair, that was actually quite a decent game to go off of.
Going back to the previous question about highlights, that also brought to mind when I can't remember what episode it was exactly. I think it might have been your last one of Resident Evil 0. You were talking with a commenter, and you mentioned my marathon, my first Assassin's Creed marathon, and you said,
Yeah.
what was your words exactly? To be fair, you were quite impressed with how far I'd got with the franchise. I know it's
Aye.
completely unrelated, but the fact that you actually said, I'm quite proud of Adam, I'm thinking, oh, cute,
Aw.
cute.
Ah,
It was quite,
It was just like,
it was quite,
oh.
it's quite, that's what I thought the first time I heard that, because I wasn't watching that stream. And then Scott told me about it the day after, when we worked the same job together. He came in the next day, told me about it. I listened to the stream and I went, oh, that actually warmed my heart a little bit. But
the fact that I said that Adam was proud. I was proud of Adam for getting so far with his Assassin's Creed marathon. So he was trying to do it.
fucking killing myself.
He was trying to do it before the next Assassin's Creed came out at that time,
Was this a new one?
Yeah, it came recently.
and he didn't have a lot of time to do it.
No, I didn't. And I'm never doing that fucking kind of marathon again. So yeah, Resident Evil 6 lowered, Resident Evil 4 Remake lowered, Code Veronica raised, and 0 raised. Sound good?
Yep.
Right, next question. Would you stream any of the games again?
God no. As much as I love the Resident Evil franchise, I don't think I would stream them again, for the simple fact being I just can't be fucked. The only way I would stream them again is if they didn't done the remakes.
Okay, Nope, unless remade. That is completely fair. I will not begrudge you that one. Sum up the playthroughs in one word.
Oh, that's a difficult question. Ooh, I don't even know. How would I sum up Resi in one word?
A lot of games that you've got.
Sarah's made a good one.
What?
Life.
Life?
Aye.
That's actually not a half bad choice, I'll be honest.
Oh. Alan's just picked up me saying he can give me 3 words. I need ammo.
I was going to say, I'm surprised that you never, like, for the highlights, you never mentioned the pop.
Fuck, I forgot about that. The pop in Resident Evil 8.
But
See when I picked up one of the wine glass type things. Right? Pure, I've just came down for hanging up where my horns, so my horns are all fucking holes. So I've poured healing potion out it for it to heal. I go out of this wee drawer, open it, pull out this wine glass, tedious ominous music, eerie music, and all you hear when you put the wine glass away is sorry, hell.
I could send you the clips there if you want. But
a dead serious game in the next minute. Oh, aye.
Aye.
So, one word, that is difficult.
Hell.
Hell. Well, that would class as Code Veronica. That's what that would be.
Yeah, just be thankful we're not going by game. If you want, we can come back to this one.
I'll come back to that because I've got no idea.
Right, question 7. Are you satisfied with the playthroughs?
I would say I am. Just for the simple fact that I've pretty much played them. The 2 playthroughs I would say I'm more satisfied with because I managed to do it in like either 2 episodes or 1 or the 2 and 3 remakes.
Alright. 8. Your least favourite game?
Least favourite game?
7 because you couldn't stream it?
No, I wouldn't say 7, no. Because even though I wasn't able to stream it, it's still kind of up there with one of my favourite games. I would say Veronica.
I had a feeling you were going to say that.
Just for the sheer fact that it was too difficult.
Fair enough. And now for a question even I think you can fucking get the answer to. Is favourite villain?
No, I don't want to be basic and say Wesker.
Be basic if you want. This is your opinion in the franchise, Scott.
No, I know, right? But at the same time, like, Wesker, he's pretty much the main villain throughout, like, what, 6, 7
Resident Evil
games?
0 to 5, and he's kind of the post-death villain in 6.
Yeah, but
so for the vast majority of the franchise, he's the main villain.
You basically see him like turn into like a villain through the other games and stuff, so I would still class him as a villain at that point.
Aye.
But apart from him, I would maybe say Jack Baker.
Ooh, that's a good choice. I do like Jack Baker.
Oh, fucking the puppet for 8.
Angie?
Yes.
Alright.
Not gonna lie, as much as a hard time she gave me in that house, that thing terrified me.
I'll be honest. when it came to 8, folk will probably be expecting me to say either Mother Miranda or Lady Dimitrescu, but actually my favourite villains from Resident Evil 8 were Lady Dimitrescu's daughters. They were fucking terrifying.
Ah, they weren't as terrifying as a fucking puppet, right enough, though.
The most terrifying one was that baby.
Oh,
let's be honest.
actually, Sarah just popped up with a good one. That fucking baby fetus sign.
Aye, the baby. I was going to say the baby.
Holy shit, man. I wasn't expecting that for them.
I don't think it... Also, just as a wee fucking quick mention, do you remember in the Shadows of Rose DLC, there was that section where you were inside, I think it was House Benefiento, and you were doing the Weeping Angel game with those statues of Mia?
Uh-huh.
They creeped me the fuck out.
Yeah, I remember referencing Weeping Angels at that point.
It's basically, like, DC, as soon as you get like a taste of that gimmick, you're thinking it's a Weeping Angel. It has to be a Weeping Angel. But yeah, that's pretty much all.
Well, actually, I was watching a Doctor Who episode, a classic one actually, and see, to be honest, I can kind of see the concept of the Weeping Angels through these kind of villain minions. Like, it wasn't one of these minions where it was like you turn your back and then they move, but see just the way they looked, and they were statues in this episode and all, but it was just the way they looked and everything. I'm like, that's a concept for the Weeping Angels right there. I can tell you that right now.
So, yeah, the only other question we've got to answer is the sum up the playthroughs in one word. Again, if anybody who's watching us has any questions about the series that haven't already been asked, feel free to ask them. Well, Scott thinks they have an answer for this one.
One word. I'm not good with one-word answers.
Neither am I, but I figured this is going to be the question that will trip most folk up.
I don't fucking know. It's trying to put every single game into one word. That's the difficult part.
Ginger bastards have skimped on the
They've skimped on the salt.
You can easily fix that, can't you?
Nah, true.
What's I thought I paused that then?
I was going to say, do you have anything to tell Scott?
What?
About the
It's
Resident
a
Evil
wonder I got to a phone.
Sanity left.
series? There's a question for you, Scott. How much
What?
sanity have you got left from playing the games?
Well, I didn't really have any sanity when I started them, so probably still none. No,
Didn't have much change to be honest.
None.
nothing's changed. No.
Business as usual for that one.
Alan's just picked up with what I fucking just said. Never started with any.
I hadn't changed the weather on it.
Aye.
To put it into one word, I would probably say underrated.
Okay.
I would probably say underrated, just for the simple fact that, fair enough, whenever you see a new Resident Evil game come out, you do see like a lot of videos come out and stuff about it, but you don't see them for long.
That's actually something I've noticed with a lot of games, let's be honest. Like the past couple of years especially, I've noticed when a game comes out, like, for example, we take Resident Evil Village, we take Hogwarts Legacy, we take Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, they blow up the news for, I've noticed the record seems to be about 2 weeks. Every game gets its 2 weeks in the spotlight, and then it's done. You never hear about it again. Unless it's folk who are just catching on the bandwagon a bit too late.
No.
Because
But it's always been the same with Resident Evil though. Because it's like when Resident Evil 5 came out, like, I didn't even know Resident Evil was still going on when Resident 5 came out. I didn't even know it was still going on. One of my pals told me, "Oh, have you ever heard of that game called Resident Evil?" I'm like, "Well, I played it years ago." He's like, "I've got Resident Evil 5 in the house, you want to come and play it with us?" I'm like, "Fucking right." So we just got a comment there saying congrats on 1K videos by Mr. Attic. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much. Never again, 1,000 videos. Not one decent one yet. We'll get there eventually.
But one word, underrated. I would go with that.
That's actually a good choice.
K-Whisker.
So, we've got K-Whisker.
K-Whisker. We've had K-Whisker.
That's a different thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so unless anyone's got any other questions they'd like to ask Scott or myself about Assassin's Creed that haven't been asked, we could. I'm asking Scott the Resident Evil. He was asking me about Assassin's Creed.
Okay.
But yeah, that's our first 2 roundtables, guys. The plan is for the future roundtables to get this IRL. Although, given the fact that one of our members doesn't really like being on camera that much, may be an issue. Might just stick him in a mask. But yeah, we'll be doing this with other franchises we finish. Hopefully we can get the other glitch hunters in to actually ask some questions of their own. It won't just always be me and Scott. And if Alan does more, Alan or Ryan do more franchises, we will be putting them in the answer chair, and we'll be grilling them about them. But the roundtables should be a bit more frequent. We won't be leaving it months after we finish the franchises like we've done with Assassin's Creed and Resident Evil. It'll be basically right after we finish the franchises.
I don't mind.
That's the plan. But yeah, we are going to end this here and jump onto a quick stream of Outlast Trials to
Go back to preparing my Christmas.
just do a challenge or 2 if Scott's up for it.
I'm up for it. I'm not working tomorrow, so.
I am.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
My boss messaged me saying, "Oh, we're really quiet, can you stay off?" Aye, they bother me. Fuck's sake. I'll just lose it on page so that you can just fucking. Aye.
But yeah, we'll probably be back on live in a few minutes, but yeah, I think that's a successful interview considering the fact that we've managed to make this out to nearly an hour.
I know, I was thinking that myself though. That's like half an hour each on fucking questions.
Yeah. So each roundtable could be about an hour, half an hour long. So definitely good. A good idea. Let us know if you enjoyed this kind of content, if you want to see any more of these, because I think I can drag up a few franchises that we've done. I'll have to go hunting. But yeah, so unless Scott's got anything to add, we can wrap this up.
Nope, fire away.
Right, so as always, thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe, keep on gaming, like, favourite, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell if you enjoyed what you saw here today and if you want to see more. Also consider following us on our socials, links to those can be found in the channel About page. And from me and Scott here, we will catch you in the next roundtable, whenever that may be. We're going to jump on Outlast Trials now. Bye!
Bye.